a person has abnormal perceptions about themselves and others, fails to cope with normal stress in life, and cannot make significant contribution to society, then they are said to be mentally ill. The symptoms can range from mild to severe and may vary depending on the type of mental illness.
If you see somebody is talking to himself, is laughing alone, is acting like he's engaged in some conversation with somebody, then this person is not well. They are also having interference with their perception. They are seeing things that others cannot see. They are probably hearing voices, and sometimes these voices are giving them instructions, many times to do the wrong thing.
People with severe mental illness find it extremely difficult to mix with other people and in most cases have to be isolated in hospital. For mild cases, however, the illness may not be that easy to detect.
The person is more or less functional and can live in society, sometimes the symptoms can only be recognized by somebody who has keen interest in the person or by experts like the doctors.
The most common of the mild forms of mental illness is depression. Mild depression allows one to continue to enjoy life generally, work and stay with family members, except for a few telltale signs.
They could lose good sleep. They sleep all right, but the sleep is not satisfactory. Sleep a few hours, probably wake up and go and work, but they are able to recognize that the previous night they didn't comfortably sleep. Sometimes they lose appetite, they cannot eat food that is given to them. Others would lose energy, a little weak compared to how they've been previously, and the performance goes down.
Other common signs of depression may include loss of interest in daily activities, persistent feelings of hopelessness and helplessness, sleeping too much or too little, weight changes, irritability or restlessness, strong feelings of worthlessness, concentration problems, and unexplained pains and aches. Depression at its worst is potentially dangerous, often resulting in suicide. Depression is not the only type of mild mental illness. Others can include anxiety disorders, phobias, and manias.
Somebody's feeling is on top of the world. He feels he owns everything on earth, and is very, very energetic. For example, could think he can lift a whole cow in his two arms. But all this thinking is there, and he thinks it's okay and it's true, and that's how it is. So normally for that condition, people don't accept they are sick.
But the good news is that mental illness can be treated. Full recovery is possible for some forms of mental illness, while for others, treatment is continuous. Doctors can offer counseling to treat the mild forms. Sometimes psychosocial support is combined with medication to manage and treat the mental illness. In Uganda, mental illness is part of the minimum health care package, meaning it can be treated at the lowest health unit. Only complicated cases are referred to Butabika National Referral Hospital. Although the exact causes of mental illness are not known, research shows that many of these conditions are caused by a combination of biological, psychological, and environmental factors, including heredity, old age, trauma, upbringing, and infections such as HIV and malaria. Anna Tukunda, NTV.